Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to SNUathletics.com. This is Antoine Williams along with my partner, Oscar Barcinas. And it's an amazing day to play soccer, ladies and gentlemen. Today we will bring you Lady Crimson Storm against Northwestern State College. After dropping their previous two contests, Southern Nazarene looks to gain ground in the Great American Conference as it hosts Northwestern Oklahoma State. It's going to be a good matchup today, ladies and gentlemen. Both these teams are looking to get a win on the day. SNU comes in at 4-7-0 in the year, a 1-4-0 record in the GAC. Northwestern Oklahoma State comes in with a 2-7-1 overall record and a 0-5-0 GAC record. The Crimson Storm have lost their previous two contests, failing to find the back of the net in both contests. Those losses continue to trend as SNU has been shut out in all 7 losses on the season. Southern Nazarene will have a golden opportunity to get back in the win column today as Northwestern Oklahoma State comes into today's game on a 4-game losing streak. The Northwestern Oklahoma State University team stats are a good indication of their struggles, as they are last in the GAC in goals scored and next to last in goals allowed during the 2015 season. Alitza Glitsky is tied for 9th in the GAC in points on the season. Her 3 goals on the season are tied with Kelsey Bussert for the team lead and also tied for 8th in the conference. Thursday's night game, Natasha Fuentes set a school record with 14 saves against Southwestern Oklahoma State. Her career total is now up to 177, which is 5th in SNU history, and 3 goals behind Tiffany Bostic for 4th place. 3 saves, I'm sorry. SNU has great history on its side with a 14-5-0 record against Northwestern Oklahoma State University throughout program history. The Crimson Storm went 2-0 last season against the Rangers, with Hannah Robinson and Grace Self recording goals and Self adding an assist. SNU has won the last 8 meetings dating back to 2010 when playing in Bethany. Southern Nazarene holds an 8-2 advantage over the Rangers. So SNU seems to have a pretty good chance of winning this game today. They should be the favorite in today's matchup. If they come out and play well, they should take this win as well. Oscar, what are your thoughts? Who are some key players to watch today for both teams?
Well, obviously it will be Fuentes in the back after recording a historic night against Swasso last Thursday, making 15 saves in the match. So that'll be one key player in the back. And then up top, I think will be Bussert. Bussert's been, unfortunately she didn't score, but she had quite a few chances last Thursday. And so I think with her, I think she'll find the back of the net today. And we'll see. On paper, SNU is favorite, but anything can happen in soccer.
I agree with you there, Oscar. I also think Hannah Robinson is one of the players to watch for SNU as well. She's their star in the middle of the field. She holds down the fort for them. If she can get on the ball and turn and look for people out wide and get people open, SNU should have a good time. Also, some players to look for Northwestern Oklahoma State. Arlette Polak. She has 2 points on the year. She has 12 shots on goal, and she also has 1 goal on the year. So she's their spark up top. Also, Kelsey Livingly. She has 2 points on the year as well, 1 goal and 11 shots on frame. She's one of their players up top as well to look for. So definitely going to be an interesting matchup. If the SNU defense can keep these players in check, they should have a pretty good opportunity today. This is a matchup that should definitely help out SNU get back in a winning streak. Both teams are coming in looking to pick up a win. But nonetheless, it should be an interesting matchup. Kickoff is a couple minutes away. starters for both sides are getting set to do their annual walkout. So we'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll have the starters and the start of your game. We'll be right back on SNUathletics.com.
When they're subbing, if they're coming off, I get the number. We didn't have the number already. I can't see. I'm not doing that. Yeah. It's like 9 of them.
Welcome back to SNUathletics.com. We are maybe 1 or 2 minutes out from kickoff, but we are set for our starters to walk out and be announced. So this should be happening any second now.
Ready?
And we're underway with the starters walking out, getting ready to get announced. It's a warm day out. It's about 80 to 90 out. So we'll see how the weather affects both teams today.
A little windy, but I don't think it would be a big
Ladies
big
and
factor
gentlemen,
in
good afternoon
today's
and welcome
game.
to West Harmon Field at the Wanda Road Soccer Complex for today's Great American Conference
set
match
to announce
featuring the Rangers
starters.
of Northwestern Oklahoma State and your Southern Missouri University Crimson Storm. For today's introductions, would you please stand for a word of prayer and then remain standing for the playing of the national anthem. Let's pray. Dear God, we thank you for this day and thank you for letting us come out here to play the sport. And we thank you for the beautiful weather you've given us. And we just ask that you keep these players safe throughout the game, keep them free of injury. And we just ask that we glorify you in everything we do. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. And now let's meet today's starters. First for Northwestern Oklahoma State. In goal, number 30, Kylie Wallace. Number 3, Clarissa Noho. Number 4, Laura Hughes. Number 5, Arlette Pollock. Number 7, Kelsey Leveling. Number 8, Eliani Pera. Number 10, Deanna Villa. Number 15, Sydney Phelps. Number 16, Jordan Gomes. Number 19, Kendra Wallace. And number 23, Caitlin Bell. The Rangers are coached by Craig Liddell.
And now, your starting lineup for your Southern Nazarene University Crimson Storm. In goal, a 5'3" junior from Yukon, Oklahoma, number 1, Natasha Fuentes. A 5'5" sophomore from Olathe, Kansas, number 2, Brianna Evans. A 5'6" sophomore from Oklahoma City, number 5, Shanae Vasquez. A 5'2" senior from Deer Park, Texas, number 6, Paige Rourke. A 5'3" senior from Oklahoma City, number 8, Grace Self. A 5'11" sophomore from Moore, Oklahoma, number 10, Hannah Robinson. A 5'7" freshman from Bethany, Oklahoma, number 12, Kelsey Busser. A 5'4" junior from Bethany, Oklahoma, number 13, Heather DiGiantomasso. A 5' junior from Oklahoma City, number 14, Alyssa Blitzky. 5'7" freshman from Chickasha, Oklahoma, number 19, Ashley Owens. And a 5'6" senior from Mustang, Oklahoma, number 23, Katie Crawford. Crimson Storm is coached by Julie Duncan.
Starters have been announced. We're about to get set. And we're set. SNU starts off with possession.
Looks like there've been a couple changes. Looks like Hannah Yoder is not starting today. It looks like again came in Katie Crawford went in, and also Shanae Vasquez out for the injured Nancy Williams. So she'll be also be out for today's game.
Good job. This side, John.
Now Grace Self with the free kick, and this is her zone.
An early free kick.
Oof.
She puts that on frame. Keeper with the save.
That's what she failed to do last game, was put those shots from the free kicks on frame. There we see she gets it on frame early, so it's looking good for her to start things off tonight.
Nick Chafee, where did you come from?
I just showed up, you know? Sometimes you're given the privileges of just showing up at game time.
Well, glad you came and joined us today. Now, Evans with the shot, and looks like it'll be Vasquez. Goes back to Glitsky. And Glitsky try to find John Tomaso, but cleared away. But number 10, Viana Villa. Now it'll be a throw-in for SNU. Guys, what do you think is the key factors for today's, for both teams to get the W?
Score. Both teams need to score. As was stated in pregame, the 7 losses that SNU has on the year, they've been shut out in all those losses. So, like we keep saying, if SNU can get on the board, they have a great chance of winning. It seems like when they get on the board, they have great opportunities of winning and putting teams away, but when they don't score, that's when they really struggle. So I feel like if they can score and get on the board early, that will boost their confidence and get them a win today, as well as with this Northwestern Oklahoma State team. They've only scored 3 goals on the year, and when you don't score many goals, you don't have many wins. So if they can score goals and get on the board, they can pull it out as well. So both teams are coming in looking for a victory.
You know, I agree. Northwestern's not scoring many goals this season, so that's putting a lot of pressure on that back line. For SMU, they need to pressure that back line and keep getting shots on goal, because they can be sure that Northwestern's probably not going to get any production up front if they can keep the pressure up. Especially with DeJohn Tomaso, look like she's back up top today. You know, I want to see her using her speed to pressure defenders and forcing bad passes.
Indeed, I mean, we saw that against SWASU. The pressure she put on the SWASU defense, and I mean, I feel like if they come out today and play like they did against SWASU in the second half, then they'll have a great chance to win today. And like you said, Antoine, Northwestern has been struggling and finding the back of the net, and I mean, they've only had 3 goals this whole season, and well, SNU also, you know, haven't been finding the back of the net that much either, only having 9. So we'll see if they can reach double digits today. But I mean, like you stated too, Antoine, every time they lose, they've been shut out. So let's not hope that's not the case.
Well put, Oscar. I'm also looking to see Glitsky for SNU. I'm looking to see them get her incorporated in the game. You know, she's one of their offensive weapons. She has, I believe, 2 or 3 goals on the year. And I'm looking to see if they can get her incorporated early. She is playing out on the left wing today, which is somewhere where she's used to playing. So let's see if they can use her out wide and get some balls played in across over to DeJohn Tomaso and to Bussert as well. So I'm looking for her to be one of their key players today as well.
Indeed. Now Northwestern with the ball opens it out wide to number 5 Arlette Pollock, and unfortunately couldn't get a hold of the ball. It'll be throw-in for SNU. It'll be Katie Crawford with the throw-in. Crawford finds Shanae Vasquez, and Vasquez opens it to John Tomaso, who should really exploited more on that wing side with her speed, but looked like it was number 3, Clarissa Inaho, putting the brakes on John Tomaso. Now it'll be Northwestern again with number 8 with the through ball. It's too long for Arlette Pollock. And you said, Antoine, she's one of the key players for today's game for Northwestern.
Yes, she is one of the key players for Northwestern. She has 2 goals on the year for them. She's leading their team in shots. She's taken most of their shots, so they look for her to create and score. So if SMU can keep her in a check, you know, they should definitely do well this year. Grace Self is back in that back line along with Paige and Brianna Evans. You know, those 2 back there, they've been pretty sufficient. They've been pretty sufficient back there together. We have a new starter right on the right wing, Katie Crawford. You know, she's starting out on the right wing today for them, but Self, Roark, and Evans have been normals in that back line, and they've done well together. So they're gelling and they're doing well. So if they can keep Pollock off the ball and from having space, they should do well.
Indeed. Now it's Northwestern getting out of pressure, and Pollock loses the ball and robs him to Crawford. Crawford tries to find Booster, but intercepted by number 19, Kendra Wallace. And now Inoho with the clearance to Pollock, and Crawford gets the rebound. Crawford trying to find John Tomaso, and intercepted again by Wallace. And now it'll be Shanae against number 8, Eli and Para.
That was a great win by Shanae. Although she gave it away, but nonetheless, that was a great defensive effort by Shanae to get back and not the Northwestern player off the ball. Shanae uses her body really well. She has the skill to do it. She's been entered into that midfield alongside Robinson. So that should be a great
Saw that Robinson was telling John Tomaso to go for the ball, but I think Robinson should have kept going with him and take a touch and play a through ball to John Tomaso. John Tomaso had to track back to get that ball, and I think Robinson should have just kept going with it.
Yeah, Robinson looked like she could have got to that communication issue. When you don't communicate well, things like that happen. Like you said, Oscar, if Robinson gets to that, she can play that through ball to Tomaso, John Tomaso, instead of having her come back to backtrack.
Beat Owens with the shot, didn't have enough power. It'll be easily handled by the keeper, Kylie Wallace.
All right, everybody.
And it looks like Kylie and Kendra are actually sisters.
Interesting.
And actually, they're twins. I believe they're both from the same area. They're both freshmen. I believe they are twins.
Get in the ball,
And
Sydney.
from the looks of it, I believe they are. They kind of look alike.
First corner of the day, won by
You and Kate, get in the
Northwestern.
boat, Kate.
See how SNU
Find a head.
can defend this. Back in the past, it's been an issue for SNU. And woof, right down the middle, and that was a very dangerous play. Someone could have just flicked it in and could have been in, but
Yeah, we gotta get
that was a very dangerous corner.
Yeah, once again, set pieces, like we stated last game, very dangerous. You don't want to waste those.
Hey, let's win it,
For either
Hippie.
team, SMU has a set piece, or Northwestern has a set piece. You definitely don't want to waste those. Those are good opportunities for your team to score or create chances. So, if you can win the set piece battle and get things on frame, you're definitely going to have a good match.
Spin left, get open. Spin left.
And now header by Grace Self. And won by Pollock. And then Shanae Vasquez comes back for the clearance. Now be a throw-in for Northwestern. Will be taken by number 3, Clarissa Enojo. Enojo finds number 7, Kelsey Leveling.
Looked like a handball in that play, but it wasn't called.
And looks like number 8 weaving out. Ilana Para. Para trying to find some feet. And she finds Wallace. Now Pollock. Back to Leveling. And Leveling with the shot. And out wide.
That was a good sequence right there by Northwestern. Their first good sequence of the game. They strung 4 and 5 passes together. They kept possession. They were weaving in and out of players, and they were able to get a shot off. SMU has to do a better job of stepping up and breaking that up. That way they aren't playing defense the whole game.
Go high.
Evans sends it up high, and Booster with the pressure, and Wallace with the keeper. And looks like there's a player down. It's Vienna Villa of Northwestern, and Paige Rourke kicks it out. And we'll see what the situation is.
Hopefully it ain't too serious. She's on her knees. She doesn't look like she's in too much pain, but they're sending out the trainer just to for precautionary.
Hopefully she's okay.
Right, this is a good time for Coach Duncan to situate the midfield a little, because that's where they're going right through them in SNU, and SNU looks a little too relaxed.
Maybe they're just tired from the game Thursday. You know, maybe they got some heavy legs they're taking into today. Got an early game on a Saturday. It really gives you about 36 hours to recover.
All right.
Yeah, that's not a lot of time to recover either. I mean, depends what they did in practice yesterday. Hopefully, if it was a light practice, it should have been a light practice.
Yeah.
Day after the game, day before the game. You and me live the chafe.
Yeah, get some regen in, maybe work on some individual stuff, some shooting, some crossing, some set pieces. The most important thing is, get some water in you, hydrate, eat some good food, get some carbohydrates in your body.
Especially on a day like this, it is a little bit hard. It's a noon game. It's October day, isn't it?
It is. It's a little muggy.
I think the high on Sunday might get up in the 90s.
So I've been told. I believe it's supposed to be about 90, 91 on Sunday. So it's pretty hot weather for this October month.
We're almost halfway through October, and it's in the 90s.
Nonetheless, the injured player,
Walking off, it looks like.
Vienna Villa, is walking off under her own power. I'm not sure what happened. But she's going to get subbed out of the game. Number 21.
Injured for Northwestern Oklahoma State, number 21,
Andrea Palacios. is coming
Andrea
in.
Palacios.
And we don't know what happened, but she actually can't see. So
Could be a possible concussion.
could be.
That'd be devastating. Concussions it's not a good thing to have a concussion. I personally haven't had one, but they seem to be very dangerous. Nothing to play with.
I've had a few. They haven't really bothered me.
Not yet.
At least that's what I'm thinking.
Not yet.
Not yet, huh?
Some people think I'm crazy. Nah. I'm pretty normal.
Once you get to know him.
It's chafy for you.
Now it's Evans with the ball. Opens it up to Glitsky. And Glitsky 2v1. Nope, decides to backtrack to Evans. And Evans tries to find Bussert. Cleared away by Wallace, and now Shanae Vasquez with the header. And Robinson opens it up again to Glitsky. And Katie Crawford is just all by herself. She needs to be a little bit louder just so they can hear her. And now Pollock with the ball for Northwestern, and she loses it in the midfield. Vasquez gets it back, and Bussert opens it out wide to Owens. And Owens going down the line, crosses it in. Deflected by Inaho. Won again by Crawford. Tried to open it out to Owens, but too far. And that'll be a throw-in for Northwestern.
SNU did a great job right there of keeping possession. But like Oscar said, Crawford was open on this far side. She has to be louder, but SNU has to do a better job of, when they keep possession, look up and switch the field, because that's where the open space is going to be. And, if they can find the open space, open player, then that's going to give them tons of space to run into. And with the wings that they have, I believe that those wings can take on these outside backs and these outside midfielders and win those individual battles. So SMU has to look for that and get their players open and in space.
Now it'll be a throw-in for Northwestern. And oof, Grace Self missed that. Now leveling with the ball. And good little nifty trick by Jordan Gomez. Finds number 8, Para. And easy stuff for Fuentes compared to what she had Thursday night. And Fuentes with the punt. Now Owens and Anaho.
What a turn.
And what a turn by Anaho. And finds Pollock, but intercepted by Rourke. And now header won by number 23, Caitlin Bell. And now Robinson tried to get a foot there, and she got enough. And now it's Shanae to Glitsky. Glitsky back to Evans.
Evans down there. Just playing with the ball in the back. But she's able to win them a throw-in.
Indeed, it'll be a throw-in now. Robinson to Glitsky. Glitsky going down the line, crosses it into Bussert. Bussert back to Vasquez. Vasquez opens it to Ashley Owens. And Bussert gets the rebound. This wasn't enough and cleared away by Northwestern. Now be Pollock with the back heel, but she didn't get enough.
SNU, there seems like they've relaxed. They're finding their game. DeJohn Tomaso takes the pass down the line.
And looked like a corner, but nonetheless, they are said it's a goal kick.
But like I was saying, SNU, they're doing a good job of possession. Shanae Vasquez did a better job right there of receiving the ball in the middle of the field and switching it. Unfortunately, it broke up, but if her and Robinson can continue to do that, get the ball in the middle of the field and switch the field and look for Crawford or look for Owens on the far side, they will have success.
Indeed. Well, now it's Glitsky with the ball. And loses it, but won by Vasquez. And back to Rourke. And Rourke to Self. Self trying to find somebody. And easy stuff for number 19, Kendra Wallace. And Pollock and Grace. And it'll be a throw-in for SNU.
Looks like Paulette has some speed on her. We've broadcast 2 or 3 games where these opposing forwards have had speed, and that's really hurt SNU. So let's look out for that throughout the game.
Indeed. Now it'll be Northwestern. It'll be number 15, Cindy Phelps. Opens to Laura Hughes. And now it'll be Northwestern. And Paige Rourke just watches it go out of bounds, and it'll be a goal kick.
She does a great job of shooting that out of bounds and winning that goal kick for SNU. Roark and Self they've done well together in that back. Like I said, they're gelling. They have a couple games under their belt together. I look forward to them using that and continue that play as they continue this conference run.
Indeed.
It's always good when your center backs and your goalkeepers are on the same page. Communication is key, especially for that back line. And when they're on the same page, it makes things easier.
It does. It really does. And now it's Northwestern with the ball. And Brianna Evans with the tackle. And now it'll be a throw for Northwestern. And guys, what do you guys think of tonight's big match between Mexico and USA for the Confederation Cup?
It's going to be an interesting matchup. Both teams are stoked to play. Both teams are. It's going to be a physical game. I have USA winning 2-0.
Is it qualifying or is it Confederations Cup, Oscar?
Is qualifying the Confederation.
Well, where they're playing it out in Pasadena, right?
Yes,
Yep,
sir.
So I think pretty much will be a home game for Mexico, in my opinion. I don't know how Mexico's been faring with qualifying as of lately. I know the U.S. had those big wins back in, I believe it was the spring, against Germany and the Netherlands, right?
Yep.
But then
they've
lost
been
to
going.
Jamaica.
They've been going down since.
Yeah. I haven't seen the roster he has for the match, so I'm not too sure who's going to be there. Pretty sure Altidore will probably be there.
Ooh, in a flick by Robinson. Great stuff by Owens. Finds Robinson and couldn't get it on frame. And that's the first real chance for SNU.
Chafee stated that the game is being played in Pasadena at the Rose Bowl, and it seems like it's going to be a home game for Mexico. I beg to differ, Chafee. It's going to be pretty equal. Me being from California, being and living by the Rose Bowl, I know how it can get, but it's definitely going to be pretty equal. Mexico, they travel anywhere to watch their team play, so they're definitely going to pack the house tonight. I have quite a few friends who have tickets that are going to the game, but it's going to be a good one. Jorgen and this USA team, they really need to get it together. They lost to Jamaica in the Gold Cup, which shouldn't have happened, but both of these coaches are under fire right now, so let's see who prevails and how this matchup goes tonight.
Yeah, as you said, being under pressure, Landon Donovan stating if Jorgen loses this game, he should be cut. And I don't know if you guys have any opinions on Donovan.
I was going to ask you two, what do you guys think of Jorgen? If USA losing, do you think Jorgen should be replaced? And I think no. I mean, he's had a great trajectory with the U.S. Sure, he has some negative results and stuff, but nonetheless, I mean, he's formed a very good squad, and so I think cutting his project, I mean, I don't think that's a good idea, especially almost 2 years before the World Cup.
Yeah, exactly. The only way I would be convinced on that perspective from Landon Donovan is who's going to replace Jurgen Klinsmann as U.S. men's national team coach? Who's better than Klinsmann?
Indeed. I mean, can't think of anyone right now. Maybe a Capello. I mean, he's out of the job right now, but I don't think the U.S. fans will like that.
No, I definitely agree with you, Chafee. I don't think he should be cut. To me, Jorgen is probably one of the best coaches so far in U.S. history. I mean, some of the results may not say that, but Jorgen is finding talent and bringing in talent from all over the world that hasn't been done before in the U.S., and this young talent is definitely going to help out the U.S. in the future. So I don't think he should be cut, win or lose. He's rebuilding a program that hasn't been good over the years, and some of the older players are going out and some of the younger players are finding their spot and coming in and trying to make a difference. So I definitely think that he's doing the U.S. program a good thing by finding these good international U.S. players and not just sticking around and looking for the ones in the MLS and some of these leagues here in the U.S. So it's going to be a good matchup tonight.
Yeah, it will.
Very well. Who from Mexico is looking dangerous? Is Chicharito going to be playing tonight? Him and Dos Santos?
Well, it looks like Giovanni's out with injury. His brother Jonathan will probably be in the mix. But, yep, Chicharito will be playing. He's finally getting some playing time in Leverkusen.
That's big for Mexico. And that's going to be a huge loss for them as well, with Gio being out, Gio Dos Santos being out with injury, as well as but with Chicha playing and Jonathan playing, those are two exceptional players. And I believe Vela, I'm not sure if Vela's entered into the starting lineup or not, but if he is, those three guys alone have tons of goals for Mexico. They are playing at high level caliber soccer, so those three guys alone can definitely help Mexico and keep Mexico in this game tonight.
Indeed. Be a corner taken by SMU. And Glitsky with the corner. Prize back to Glitsky. Glitsky finds Bussert. And once again, and Grace with the shot. And didn't put it on frame. That'll be a goal kick.
I'm interested in seeing who's going to be in goal tonight for Mexico. Are they going to go with Corona? Or
Corona wasn't even called up.
Oh, no. So I'm guessing it's going to be Ochoa tonight.
Yeah, Ochoa wasn't called up either.
Wow.
So they're playing with 11 guys on the field and no goalkeeper. Interesting strategy.
Interesting.
Throw you guys off.
Very interesting.
And Bussert with the header.
Will Jermaine Jones be appearing for the United States tonight? I haven't seen him in action for a while. Has he been hurt?
I think he's been hurt. I don't know. That'll be Price out wide. And Price gets a corner out of this. It'll be Glitzky again with the corner. And let's see if SNU can get something out of this, you know, as we saw in the last game against SWOSU. There've been a lot of pinball going on. And Glitzky with the corner finds Bussert, and Robinson gets a shot and deflected and goes out for another corner.
Go out left, challenge him again. Who's got who? Organize! Organize!
So we're 25 minutes in. It's been kind of a slow game. What do you guys thought so far?
You know, Chafee, you must be psychic because you're reading my mind. I was just going to say the same thing. It definitely has been slow. It's been a very slow-paced game thus far. But I think SNU has had the upper hand in possession.
Oof.
Looks like it went off the crossbar.
Couldn't tell, but great shot by Grace herself.
SNU has looked like the better team once they've settled down.
Good stuff by Fuentes. Finds Crawford.
I think SNU has to. They're winning in position right now. They are. Looks like they're leading in shots too, but I think they just need to step up that pace, pressure a bit more, and play a bit quicker. I feel like if they can do that and put some pressure on this back line, they'll find the goal. We just saw Grace Self with the wonderful shot that went off the post. But,
You know, I kind of feel like I was the only person that saw that. Maybe I was the only one that got emotional in that. But there was no emotion from anybody, especially this SNU crowd that doesn't say anything. But
oh man, Chafee is still on this crowd.
They're out here again in great numbers, but no voice.
Yeah, they shoot no excitement. I mean, at least do something. At least scream or something, you know.
Maybe.
I think Chafee needs to go over there and kind of get him hyped up.
You know, they're pretty psyched up for Chapel. Maybe they're tired from Tuesday and Thursday. You know, if you're looking to come to SNU, it's definitely a crazy experience. Chapel is.
Maybe, or maybe they're a little upset. OU has just lost to Texas in the Red River Shootout, 24-17. So maybe the fans are a little upset about that and don't really want to cheer.
You can leave, Antoine. You can get out of here. You can go home.
That Red River rivalry is something
Alyssa
else.
gets this. She's got some space.
There she goes.
She's going to backtrack a little bit.
Looks like Visky has switched sides. So we'll see.
It looks like Owens is down on the left flank. And to me, it's been a lot of midfield battle going on.
Yeah, I agree. Both midfields are trying to control play and use their wings to their advantage. But like I said, I feel like if SNU if they step up their pressure and play like they did the last 10-15 minutes against SWOSU, then they can definitely create chances.
Indeed. Evans wins that ball and tries to poke it to Bussert, and now Evans in the final third, and don't see her there that often. Now it's Glitzky trying to find somebody. Finds Vasquez, and Vasquez opens it up to Robinson. Robinson with the little flick to Price.
And see, just there on that counter, you know, Brianna Evans got the ball in the middle of the field, and she basically was going there by herself. You know, no one opened up, no one was making runs. So, you know, when they have attacks like that, they need to create space or, you know, make runs to help out that person that's coming down the middle of the field, you know. So let's see if they can start doing that and making these runs for each other and, you know, giving each other opportunities in space.
And now it'll be Evans with the ball. Evans opens it up to Vasquez. And Vasquez crosses it in and cleared away by Kendra Wallace. And he'll be throwing for SNU. And Owens with the turn. Just keeps it in play. And Owens crosses it in. Easy stuff by Kylie Wallace.
Owens has to whip that ball back across the box. If you're gonna take it down that line, keep it away from the goalkeeper. Keep it outside that 6. Give your forwards a chance to run onto something.
And that'll be Langling with the header. And now it's Self. Gets the ball and opens it to Yoder. Yoder opens it again to Glitsky. And Glitsky down to Price. Won by Neho. And cleared away by number 23, Caitlin Bell. And won by Yoder. Now back again with Northwestern. And now Vasquez with the clearance and Bell with the clearance again. And now Robinson settles it down and opens it out to Glitsky. And Glitsky trying to find somebody. And tries to find Booster, and it was just too long for her. And it was the right idea. It's just too straight to the keeper.
You know, I'm pondering the status of Nancy Williams. Has she been injured today? Has there been any word on her?
Not that we know of as of yet, but she is out for this game. And so we'll see if she'll be back for the next game, which we'll see. I mean, we haven't gotten a full report of her injury, but we'll see if we'll find out soon enough. And I mean, she is greatly missed out there right now.
That's a huge key to this SMU team. Huge blow for their center mid. She's one of their better attacking players, one of their better defensive players. She holds down that central midfield spot, and she also does play in the back line sometimes. So she's very interchangeable, plays multiple positions, and she's allows this formation to change a ton. But that she's definitely going to be missed. We're not sure how long she's out for, but she is out for this game.
Now it's Robinson. And try to find Vasquez, but it was too long. Now it'll be number 3, Clarissa Nelho for Northwestern. Finds number 7, Kelsey Leveling. And it was too long for Jordan Gomez. You know, easy stuff for Fuentes.
Fuentes hasn't had much to do today. Let's see if she can stay mentally focused. I know being a former goalkeeper, you don't get much accident. It's hard to stay mentally focused, but you gotta stay focused for a full 90 minutes, you know, because you can get a shot in the 89th minute and have to come up with a huge save. So let's see if she can stay focused for the whole game.
Indeed. And that'll be the newly sub Stephanie Ledgerwood with the ball. And gets a throw in out of it. It'll be Hannah Yoder taking the throw in. Now to Price. Price with the turn and try to find Robinson, but intercepted by Pollock. Now Pollock try to find somebody, and well, she gets it back. Now to number 8, and Leompara. And great stuff by Yoder. And looked like a handball there, but the ref didn't call it. And that'll be number 7, Langley. Leveling. And now number 4, Laura Hughes with the taking it out wide and tries to find Gomez and intercepted by Evans.
Evans going on one of her signature runs.
And there goes Evans down the line. Tries to find Bussert and intercepted by, can't tell who that number is, 15, Cindy Phelps. And now Rourke with the ball now. And finds Evans once again. Evans to Ledgerwood. Back to Vasquez, and Vasquez try to find Throgmorton, but Now it'll be a throw-in for Northwestern. It'll be taken by Laura Hughes and won by Vasquez, but now it'll be another throw-in for SMU.
Just some scores from around the GAC. Thursday, October 8th, Northwestern Oklahoma State lost to Oklahoma Baptist 3-0. Southwestern Oklahoma State played here at Southern Nazarene and they were able to win, get the 2-0 win. East Central played Harding and Harding won 3-0. And we also have a couple matchups around the GAC today. East Central is at Ouachita. That game was at 11 a.m. Northwestern, OSU is here at Southern Nazarene. And later on tonight, Southwestern Oklahoma State is at Oklahoma Baptist. And that game is at 7 p.m.
We got some good games going on around the GAC.
Yes.
Nonetheless, SMU with the ball now. And it's Evans again with the run. Finds Casey Throgmorton. Casey with the cross, and Ledgerwood try to flick it in. Intercepted by number 22, Alyssa Williams. Or 23, I'm sorry, Caitlin Bell.
That's a lot better from SNU. Throgmorton the ball out in the wing. She's able to cross in the ball, a little dangerous ball, but just unable to put it on target there. But that's a lot better from SNU.
Indeed.
A lot better. They were able to find Throgmorton in space.
Yeah, Casey had a lot of space, and now she got a corner out of it, and we Throgmorton with the corner.
SMU, they're leaving 4 players back against this one forward. I definitely think instead of Casey, they should at least send 2 of those players out. You don't need 4 players surrounding one, but if they can push 2 more of those defenders up in the box, I think they'll have better numbers on those set pieces.
That'll be Price with the cross, finds Ledgerwood. And it was a great opportunity for SMU, and now it'll be a goal kick. But now they're doing a little bit better now, finding those flanks with Price and Throckmorton out wide.
Today, she's been in 2-3 minutes maybe, and she already has 2 shots on the frame. So let's see if she can continue to keep that up. She's playing that lone forward spot, so she's doing what she needs to do right now to create chances and get shots on the frame.
Header won by Bell, and now won by Robinson, and cleared away by Bell. And flicked away by Evans, but now it's Pollock. And now it'll be a foul on SNU, and it'll be Northwestern's ball. Let's see what Northwestern can do out of this free kick. See if they got anything drawn up from the locker room. And it'll be Caitlin Bell with the free kick.
Whoa.
Oof. She was trying to find a goal, and
I wasn't expecting a shot like that.
I was not expecting a shot either. I was expecting more of a cross in, try and find a header, but I mean, even Tasha was a little surprised there. But fortunately, it was off frame, and easy stuff for Fuentes. And Robinson opens it to Yoder. And Yoder try to find Price. It was too long, and Ledgerwood will at least go for it, and she gets a throw-in out of this. And great pressure by Ledgerwood.
Looks like Grace Self has moved up into that central midfielder role that we've seen her do plenty of times this year. So she's there, and Cantu is in the back with Wark. I'm sorry, Cantrell. Cantrell is in the back with Roark.
SNU wins another corner. Another chance for Throgmorton to put the ball in. See if we can get ahead of here.
I think, like you said, Antoine, I think they should send at least Yoder and Evans up. You know, Rourke and Cantrell can take care of the one player back here. But I think Evans and Yoder should move just a little bit more.
I agree. It'll give them a lot more numbers inside that box.
And Booster with the control and tries to shoot and couldn't get a hold of it. Now Ledgerwood with the header back into the box. And
Great touch by the referee.
great touch. And now Robinson with the steal and goes in and shoots in. What great moves by Robinson, and almost getting a goal.
Great individual effort right there by Robinson. He was able to get by a couple of defenders and get that shot on goal. SNU has stepped up their pressure here in the last couple of minutes. They've created 2 and 3 chances, so let's see if they can get on the board here before half. I believe it's about 5 minutes left in half, and they're here on the counter.
Throckmorton with some space here.
Now Throckmorton can get the cross in. And now back to Evans. And Evans will cross it in. And find Self. And Self couldn't get a hold of the ball. Now this is cleared away and won by Evans again. And Evans with the shoot. Looks like a shot. And now that looks like a cross. And Self with the shot. And Ledger with the pressure in. Eek. That last bounce.
These subs that have came on for SNU have really helped this attack out. Throckmorton on the far side, she's gotten the ball 2 and 3 times, and she's had plenty of space on that far side, and she's making most of her opportunity. When she gets the ball on that far side, she's taking it down the line and whipping the ball in across. So let's see if she can find one. On that previous play, though, they had Ledgerwood wide open in the middle of the field. If Throckmorton just looked up a little bit earlier, she would have saw her. But SNU has stepped up. They are playing a lot better.
Long throw when taken.
Fuentes.
Fuentes once again, and was not also expecting that long throw in. And now it'll be Price. Price with the ball, trying to find some feet, and sends it over to Ledgerwood and intercepted by Bell. Now it'll be another throw in for SNU. Cuatro minutos. Now be Self. Self with the cross and
When we see a goal before this half is up.
It'll be a short goal kick. It'll be Bell now. Bell opens it out, and Throckmorton gets there first.
Looks like it was deflected. Looked like a little bit of a handball there, but
The ref's having a very easy day. I mean, he hasn't made a lot of calls, and he's letting the game go as well. So, I mean, I think the ref's doing a lot better job than what guy we had on Thursday. And now it'll be Robinson. Try to find Ledgerwood, and there's Self. And it'll be Palacios for Northwestern now. Palacios again, and intercepted by Robinson. Now be Wallace. Wallace opens up to Para. And Para trying to find Palacios and cleared away by Yoder. And SNU's having trouble getting the ball away, and great pressure by Ledgerwood, but she loses it. Now be Contrail.
someone has to do a better job of bringing the ball down and putting it on the ground. Soccer isn't played in the air, it's played on the ground. There's no way you're going to complete passes and get in the flow of the game if you're just playing kickball.
Grace with the shot, and just wide.
Twinkles wide.
You see, Grace Silver's not scared. She will take a shot from anywhere.
Yeah, and that's something that SNU needs to keep doing a little bit more, taking more shots. They haven't had a lot of opportunities. I mean, the closest one came from Self herself. Self herself with that shot on the post, and Robinson with the individual skill and handled by Wallace. It came out a little weird. Now it'll be Busser with the pressure and deflected by Busser, and it'll be a throw-in for Northwestern.
Buster's got to do more to get into the game in the second half. You know, she has the capabilities to be the playmaker today and make the difference, and she's just not living up to that. So she really needs to go into the halftime break, get some fluids in her, and think about her first half, and come back out and change that and make things different in the second for SNU.
I agree with you, Chafee. She definitely has the skill to be that difference maker today. She does think about her game and, like you said, just insert herself more into play, demand the ball, and just be that player up top that she can be.
Her and D. Jones also both need to come out in the second half. They just look out of position because, you know, they got the pace on these Northwestern defenders, but they're always just 2 or 3 steps out of position, and those Northwestern defenders are beating them to the ball. It seems like they're chasing the game instead of having the game come to them.
Right.
Now we're almost at the 20-second mark, and we'll see if Northwestern can make something happen out of this. And it'll be the long throw in again.
10, 9, 8, 7,
And thrown in and cleared away by Rourke.
4,
And shot taken and out wide. And that'll be the end of the first half.
Both teams going to the locker room 0-0. So the second half coming up is definitely going to be a big one. If you're the coach, what would you say to your team going to the locker room, Oscar?
I'll say pick up the intensity up. But like Chafee says, stated earlier, they could be tired. You know, they had a really rough game on Thursday, so not a lot of recovery time. But I mean, they got one more half to go, so I think they should find the energy to pick up the pace and pick up the intensity a little, because you know, I think they can find the back of the net and break that Northwestern defense.
Yeah, I believe both teams believe they can go out in the second half and get the victory. These 3 Northwestern coaches have been livid all half trying to get their players motivated to play. So they really feel that they can really get something from this game today.
Well, the girls are taking a break. We're going to take our break. We'll be back on SNUathletics.com.
We know that this is not paradise, but we wear this type when she wear it right. I feel the heat, that's my every life. It's the rest of me, to get the rest of me. Start burning for that, but ain't no turning me back. That's the rest of me, and they testing me. You see me better, give me hell, so I be burning it back. Get right. Life is an island, which means we trucking that, but we cool to the view so nice and lax. We don't feel the pain, cause the laugh is gas, but one blast of that. And you forget that this pain is real. Yeah, but no matter how good it feels, man, this pain is a thing that kills. Man, I heard that, so I swerve back. Heard that until he heard back. Every time I feel that urge back, we cross paths when we burn jack. It drives me crazy for lately. Man, I feel like I can make it. This last year couldn't take it. In a strip, man, I can say this. I can't do. There ain't nothing I can't do. There ain't nothing I can't do. There ain't nothing I can't do. I can't do. There ain't nothing I can't do. There ain't nothing I can't do. Look, it ain't nothing I can't do. Might walk on hard. I won't lose still. Gotta go hard. I ain't gotta do myself. Can't do. There ain't nothing I can't do. Feeling like I can't lose. Ain't nothing I can't do. What you said, all this pain gone in my head. Like that same power that saved me. Can't raise me from the dead. But get me reading, thinking about keeping peace. Like waging war on myself. I'm killing myself, then I'm killing myself. I'm sipping on blood and I'm chewing on flesh. Chill out. We don't wanna hear that mess. All that won't do that, and I can't do this. Pain, death, hurt, hate, we done been through this. And I'm sure it's plenty more that I ain't been through yet. But I don't care though. Bring on the heavy metal. I got a power living in me that will never settle. Never leave, never forsake. I'ma bleed, never break. I'ma die, come back with the keys to the safe. Gotta keep sitting deep so the things that I face can't erase. Skies ain't breaking in with the pain. And I'm staying in it when the pain hit me. I was saying anything that you bring to me. They let it tell me what I can't do faithfully. They let it tell me what I can't do faithfully. They let it tell me what I can't do faithfully. I'm coming back from the dead. What you saying to me? I can't do. I can't do. There ain't nothing I can't do. There ain't nothing I can't do. There ain't nothing I can't do. I can't do. There ain't nothing I can't do. There ain't nothing I can't do. Look, it ain't nothing I can't do. Might walk on hard. I won't lose still. Gotta go hard. I ain't gotta do myself.
When the half is over, when the half is over.
Trying to keep my mind focused. Chain 40 deep, clicked up, cool love. Got them looking at us crazy cause we so turned up. Yeah, homie, I'm turned. I ain't popping, rolling, and I ain't burnt. So tell Mary and Molly, I don't need them to party. Someone woke up in the lobby trying to locate their wallet. While I'm 9 holes in trying to work on my house. And I wish somebody would get me started. Hey, this is up to Nipsey, K-Dot Gang. I'm out here in the West, go holla at me, man. My bloodstream clean, nothing running through my veins. It's 116, yeah, I'm still unashamed. I'm calling that work if I'm out here fishing. You know I'm with the clicking, man, we out here trying to kick it. You know that we turn. They probably think I'm rolling, I ain't on nothing. They probably think I'm rolling, I ain't on nothing. They probably think I'm rolling, I ain't on nothing. But what I got you need to know, like it's on me, I'm turned. Big shout to Straight Symphony. He the Academy, what's up? 662. Cannon, step back. I think I see it now. It's beautiful morn, when my babies come home. Parents keeping me watching when they facing the storms. Lord, you know about your boy. Got me there for your boy. Bless a prayer for your boy. Save a chair for your boy.
Check.
Check, 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 check.
All right, we're about to go back live.
Come on.
We're live. Welcome back to SNUathletics.com. Second half kickoff is
Right up your alley.
about to get underway.
Timmy!
Are there any second half changes that we know
Well,
of?
Gian Tomaso's on the right back. And looks like Hannah Yoder stepped off. And Cantrell is still in the center back. Vasquez is back as well. And
We are on our way.
we are on our way. And Evans to Bussard. And Bussard with the turn. And great battle between Bussard and Laura Hughes, but
Looks like Laura Hughes drew the charge on that play, getting the foul.
and yep, she drew a foul, and it'll be Northwestern's ball to Caitlin Bell. Guys, what do you think the halftime speeches were for both teams?
Pick it up. You guys are playing too lighthearted out there. Get in there and win a tackle and get things going.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I believe that from both sides, both coaches would like the intensity to be picked up. Both coaches would like their team to play a bit faster. I do notice that Throgmorton has been left in the game on that right wing on the far side, and she ended the half on the left side, and she played well for the minutes that she was in, so I believe that's the reason for her still being in this game. So let's see if she can continue that effort down that right side of the line on the far side.
Yeah, I don't know if it was that she was picking up energy from the SNU crowd over there. I mean, I highly am skeptical of that, but, I can't think of a reason why he's leaving her on that side. She's got a good left foot.
Yeah, she does, so that'll be interesting to see. I'm not sure who's here on this left side. I think Vasquez is out on this left side.
Oh, great ball to Ledgerwood, and what a shot, and blocked by Hughes. Actually, I think they may have changed the formation, to be honest.
It looks like they're playing more of a...
I think they're playing more of a 4-3-3 from what it looks like. Really can't tell right now.
Definitely an interesting formation, but nonetheless, if it works out for them, maybe they're looking to get Evans and Dejan Tomaso up into the attack and on the wings.
And header won by Bussard and cleared away by number 3, Clarissa Hinajo.
Man, I just do not... I don't see the intensity out of this team. That header was put on frame, and there was no one there to even follow. They just all looked at the ball like it was going out.
And Fuentes finds Bussard. Bussard with the control. Now finds Robinson.
Good pass. Well done to find Robinson.
And Robinson now opens it to John Tomaso. John Tomaso with space.
Tons of space, and
Carries
there she
it
is
down
with
the
that
line.
speed.
And gives it to Throgmorton. Throgmorton try to find Ledgerwood, intercepted by Caitlin Bell. And now it'll be Gomez against Vasquez, and Vasquez wins that battle. And it'll be Throgmorton again with that cross. Finds Bussard, and Robinson try get a shot, and Vasquez gets the shot and goes high, and it'll be a goal kick.
She absolutely crushed that ball. She just needs to put it on frame next time.
That's on frame. I'm pretty sure that's in the back of the net. Good
Yeah.
start by SNU. Keeping possession and finding open players and open space. So see if they can keep this up. Definitely think this first 5 minutes is going to be key to who wins this game.
Pressure put by Bussard, but Wallace nonetheless grabs the ball, and now she'll punt it away to Palacios, and Vasquez wins that battle. And Throgmorton try to find Vasquez. And Vasquez gets there in time and keeps it in, and that'll be John Tomaso to Cantrell. Cantrell finds Bussard. Bussard opens it to Evans.
They have to play. They have to open up more, create more space. If these wings get open and get on the touchline, they'll create more space. So SNU has to do a better job of opening up and creating space and not being so pinched in and so tight in their formation, especially when they have the ball.
Indeed. And John Tomaso with the clearance, and it'll be Bussard. And Bussard and Ledgerwood with the speed. And now it'll be 1v1 against Caitlin Cindy Phelps. And Ledgerwood crosses, and no one there. And
That's
And
tough.
it wasn't a bad cross, but there was absolutely no one there.
I disagree, Oscar. That was a terrible cross because she had plenty of time to get her head up and find the ball, and she decided to just send it across the box. She really needs to restart there and get the midfield involved and push the lines up there. She just turned the ball over.
Well, thank you for clearing that, Chafee. Now it'll be Evans.
There has to be more players in the box, though. If they see her making that run, the following players have to do their best to get on their high horse and get inside that box. That way she has someone to cross it to.
Shot by Throckmorton. Wide again.
And there again, that's why she's in the game, because she possesses that ability to shoot from outside. Her and having DeJohn Tomaso as a right back is going to give her a little bit of support, because DeJohn Tomaso is going to be able to use her speed to get around her on the wings and play balls in.
Well said, Chafee. Yeah, I totally agree with you. I just would like to see DeJohn Tomaso in the attack a bit more. She's definitely a great presence wherever she is on the field, but I feel like her talent, her skill, it definitely needs to be up in the attack and not defending.
Now it'll be a throw-in for Northwestern.
Now, this is where SMU has to step up their pressure. If Northwestern has a throw-in that deep on their side of the field, SMU has Northwestern to play out.
Goal kick for Northwestern.
Bit more for SMU players get into the box, but that's not a bad idea.
We'll see if Evans can keep going up and down the line. I mean, she attacked more than usual in the first half and throughout the season. I mean, she was up in the attacking third quite a bit today. Let's see if she can keep that up.
2 early subs coming here for SMU.
Wood gets there and oof. Saved by Wallace. It'll be Throckmorton with the say it's a shot. So now we need Grace Self muscling her way through and wins that battle. Great stuff by Self. Opens it to Throckmorton. Throckmorton with the cross. Cleared away.
Couple subs coming in for
Looks like
both
we're having
teams.
a handful of subs.
Having a full line change right now.
It looks like number 10, Brianna Villa, that went out early in the first half, is going back in the game now. Looks like she's feeling better.
Number 22, Melissa Williams is coming in, as well as number 20, Chelsea Hania, all coming in for Northwestern. Alyssa Glitsky and Ashley Owens both returned to the lineup for Southern Nazarene.
Now this was an interesting substitution because both Busser and Robinson were the two that came off for Glitsky and Owens. So we'll see what Coach Duncan has up her sleeve. She has something in mind for giving those two a break.
This is really off topic, but I had Dunkin' Donuts this morning for breakfast. I think it's named after Coach Duncan. Do you think she eats there every morning? I certainly would. Surely she gets it for free.
Interesting, Chafee, interesting.
Did you have sprinkle donuts?
I did not. I just had a coffee.
That was a hard tumble.
Now it's Owens with the ball.
Here's the movement. Owens is going in alone.
And Owens and Wallace now clears it away. And there, like you say, Antoine, no movement whatsoever. She went by herself against 4 defenders. And that'll be Glitsky to Evans. Glitsky tries to find somebody, cleared away by Cindy Phelps. Great interception by Vasquez. Cantrell opens it to John Tomaso himself with the ball. And Self trying to find Owens. Now That'll be Ledgerwood. Ledgerwood opens to Evans.
Ledgerwood has really done a good job since coming into this game at finding open spaces, finding open players, and holding on to possession, being that lone forward up top.
Number 7, leveling, wins that, and now John Tomaso gets the ball back. Now it'll be John Tomaso carrying down the line and finds Ledgerwood. And Ledgerwood shielding the ball.
Well done by Ledgerwood to shield the ball and keep her opponent away from it. That's the way you use your body in the game. You know, to keep possession, keep players off of you. Ledgerwood is definitely doing a good job at that right now and keeping possession for this SMU team.
Now it'll be a corner for SNU. See if SNU can take advantage of this.
Hey, inside the marks.
Well done by the keeper.
Well done by Kylie Wallace.
Way to come out and grab that at the highest point.
Come on, where are you walking?
SMU looking to make another change. Kennedy Orton is going to come in the game for Throgmorton. Another interesting sub that we have coming on.
And Ledgerwood finds Owens. And Evans almost gets there. And that'll be Self. And Self with the shot. And
Kendra Wallace!
easy stuff for Wallace.
Kendra! Get your Kendra!
That was Self's zone right there. No.
Anything is her zone. Anything on the opponent's side of the ball is her zone.
And she has a little bit of the wind as well.
Yes, she does.
Now,
you know, Oscar, you mentioned that they've changed formation. I think they are in a 4-3-3, and they are looking to push Evans and Throgmorton up into the attack a bit more. Blitzky is pinched in really high, as well as Throgmorton on the far side. So I think they are in a 4-3-3 formation.
great stuff by Fuentes.
Well done by Fuentes to come out and clear that off of her line. Good thing she was able to read that and beat the forwards to the ball. Otherwise, that could have been a great scoring chance for Northwestern Oklahoma.
Throwing it'll be Villa in possession. So she loses it to Blitzky. And Blitzky wins it, and Owens tries to clear it away. Blocked by Hughes. Now here it comes. And Villa with the header. We'll see what Orton can bring in this game. See if she can spark something up in attacking for SNU. It'll be Owens. And Antoine couldn't get to that.
Oscar was here to save the day.
Yep.
Showing his goalkeeper skills. I warmed him up a little bit before the game started.
Yeah, wasn't good.
Have you seen Oscar play goalkeeper?
Oh, no, I have not.
You are in for a sight.
How is he, Chafee?
I can't put it into words. I think Oscar could probably do a better job of explaining that.
You know, from what Oscar says, he was the second string goalkeeper for his club team back in his club days. So I don't know.
And that'll be Owens. Oof. Hard tackle. And you heard the shin guards hit each other. And that'll be Self. Opens it out to Orton. Orton find Vasquez, and Vasquez try to get Orton back, but cleared away by 22, Alyssa Williams. Now SNU gains possession once again. It'll be John Tomaso. John Tomaso finds Vasquez. And a great tackle by Caitlin Bell.
Looks like the intensity has picked up a little bit from both sides. Let's just see if one of these teams can take control. We're about 16 minutes into the second half. Still going back and forth.
Another throw-in. SNU. Ledgerwood. Trying to save it, trying to prevent it to go out of bounds, but it went out of bounds. It'll be a throw from Northwestern. And also tonight we have a doubleheader. SNU's men's will be playing here tonight at West Harmon at 7 o'clock against Northeastern.
And guess what? You guys will have the privilege of having us back on the air.
Once again. That men's game should be exciting.
It'll be intense. Northeastern's a great team. They just cracked the top 25 this week after being dropped away. And they'll be Orton with the ball. And Orton takes a shot and saved by Wallace.
What a save by Wallace. And she is trying to get her team pumped. It's the first emotion we've seen all game by either team.
And great hustle by Ledgerwood. Just barely getting a poke to Orton. Orton had that space. Took a great shot, and Wallace pushed it away. And like you said, Antoine, that's the first team excitement we've seen in this game. Orton with the corner. Finds Self. And Self tries to stay with it, but loses it. And it'll be Ledgerwood again. Ledgerwood with the shot. They'll be out wide. And also, this is the first time they've tested the keeper. We haven't seen much of the keeper. And right there, I mean, she
passed the test.
She passed the test.
Was able to get a hand to it, clear it over the bar. You know, it's a save any goalkeeper can be proud of. She hasn't been called to duty anything this whole game. She's ready and she passed the test.
She did. Just tells you she's still mentally focused, still in this game. Now it's Northwestern. And cleared away by Rourke. And there'll be Hughes and Owens. And Hughes couldn't prevent the throw-in. And there'll be a SNU throw-in. Once again.
Looks like Bussard's going to come back into the game.
The football team is in action tonight as well. Well, I believe that game kicked off at 3.
Ooh, great flick by
they are
Self.
Playing in Arkansas at Arkansas Monticello. Both teams looking to pick up their first win of the season. So it's definitely a great opportunity for the football team to pick up their first win of the season and the first win in the GAC. So tune into that at arkansasmonticello.com. I believe they have the game broadcasted there. Our volleyball team was in action today as well, and they won in three straight sets against Ouachita Baptist. So volleyball picked up another win tonight. They got a win yesterday as well. So
and Booster with the breakaway and pokes it wide, and it's the post said no, not today. And
we're still yet to find that goal, getting some opportunities, but man, it just doesn't seem to be SNU's day.
It is not. I mean, great stuff by Orton, finding Bussert that just came into the game moments ago, and Bussert with the shot, and he stuff for Wallace, and looked like it was gonna curve back in, but curved out. That was great stuff by SNU. Now 2 great chances.
SNU, like I said, they've stepped up their intensity. They're playing better. They're creating more opportunities. Unfortunately, the post was the goalkeeper's friend today, and I've had plenty of those in my day, so I'm not going to complain. But, you know, they say the post is the goalkeeper's best friend, and right there, it definitely helped out Northwestern. So SNU is doing a good job of creating. They're finding opportunities. Now they just have to put them away.
Indeed. A foot race, but Wallace gets there first.
I think SMU will. I think they'll get on the scoreboard. I really do. When that'll come, I'm not sure, but I think they will get on the scoreboard pretty soon.
Yeah. Oof. Almost try to find Bussert. Couldn't get enough. That'll be Pollock. And Owens wins that battle.
Now where's the movement?
And Owens
has the ball, but no one's moving. They're standing there watching her.
Ooh, great tackle by Bussert in. And she's slowly getting up. And now Glitsky with the interception. Robinson back to Glitsky, and Glitsky couldn't get control of it. And Villa gets the ball and finds Evans instead. And Evans opens it up to Owens. Owens to Robinson.
There has to be better movement. Better movement by SMU.
And oof, great stuff by Cantrell. She didn't stop that. Pollock was through.
Way to hustle back by Brianna Evans to help clear that out. But SMU, they have to have better movement. Their players, they're making one pass and they're standing there and looking to see what else is going to happen. They have to pass and move and get off the ball.
And Rourke with the clearance. Now it's Bussert once again. Great turn. And Owens. Now it's a foot race between Owens and Cindy Phelps. And Phelps wins there first, but now Bussert gets the ball once again.
Go at her.
Bussert and Hughes wins that battle. And Cantrell with the nifty.
These forwards. Can't preach it enough. If you have one of those defenders one-on-one, go at them. Create something.
Now Vasquez opens it to Orton.
Orton has a ton of space down in that corner.
Crosses it. And almost finds Robinson, but finds Owens. And Owens shoots it. And it's a goal! And Number 10, Hannah Robinson. And once again, the post helped out the keeper. But Robinson went in there and just pushed it in. Thought it was Owens. Looked like it was Owens' goal. But it stayed on the line and Robinson just pushed it in. And now it's 1-0 SNU.
Well done by Robinson to follow the shot. Coaches teach that. And Robinson followed the shot. Like Oscar said, it came off of the post and Robinson was right there to put it past the goalkeeper. Well done by Robinson to continue to hustle and continue to fight and try to get that goal. Hey, I called it. I said a goal was coming, and SMU found it.
You did, Psychic Antoine. Now it's Rourke to Owens.
What I would like to see now is SMU continue to keep that pressure up and not let up. I mean, I feel like SMU can put 2 or 3 more on this team and build for the rest of this conference schedule that they have.
Indeed, I mean, SMU's been having most of the ball possession in Northwestern's half. And I mean, we haven't seen much of Fuentes today, or at least in the second half. But right now, SMU needs to keep that pressure up. Right now, there's still a lot of time left for Northwestern to find the tying goal. About 20 minutes left now.
The best thing that Fuentes can do right now is continue to communicate with her team, communicate with her back line, keep them organized and to keep this shutout that they have going right now. And especially just to keep herself in the game mentally, she has to do something because she's not seeing a lot of action from the ball. Another ambitious shot from Vasquez.
It looks like it'll be won by number 20, Kelsey Henna. And out to Henna once again, and Rourke clears it away.
Rourke is doing a good job back there today.
Looks like we'll have 2 more subs for SNU. Ledgewood coming back in to the game, along with Hannah Yoder.
Thank you.
You okay there, Chafe?
Choking on something.
Looks like another line change we have coming up for SNU.
And El Capitan, Grace Self, is going back in as well. Now it'll be Owens. Owens finds Glitsky and cleared away by Cindy Phelps. Looks like it'll be Owens and Evans and Rourke.
7 has a rating, number 8, Grace Self, number 11, Hannah Yoder, and number 24, Stephanie Ledgewood.
No, what I have noticed about this SNU team is they have depth. Coach Duncan has many players that she can put in different positions to interchange and get different players from rest. So that's definitely a key to have depth and be able to have confidence in these players to put them in positions and to bring out certain players. So that's definitely a good thing to see right there.
Indeed. Looks like there'll be a foul.
Set piece coming up.
I think she'll go for the shot or for the cross.
Whoa, let's see who's taking it.
Oh, you know who's taking it.
We have Grace Self coming up, and I'm almost sure this is going to be put on frame.
Oh yeah, she looks like she's in Terminator mode right now. You know, she's probably got that red dot up over the upper 90 region.
Oh yeah.
Let's see if she can
This is
get
on
it in
frame.
there.
Oh! And header by Robinson. I don't know who took the bullet, but that had to hurt.
Is she alive?
Yeah, she's still standing somewhere.
Great shot by Self. Unfortunately, the wall did its job to an extent. Took a deflection off the wall. And it was followed up by, I believe, Robinson, who put the header on frame.
Now it'll be Gian Tommaso with the ball. And now it'll be Pollock for Northwestern. Try to find Nash. And now intercepted by Inaho and cleared away. And Heather John Tommaso with the cross. Tries to find Busser and easily grabbed by Wallace. Going back to the crowd situation, Chafe. I think us three were the only ones screaming the goal. I don't think I heard them even say anything.
Yeah, this crowd, it's a hard crowd to please. And they aren't doing a good job. You know, we're giving this crowd a hard time today, but they have to do better. You know, they're quiet. I don't really hear anything on the sideline. No cheer, no chatter. But I'll let Chafee handle that. He's been on the crowd since he's gotten here, so I'll let him take care of that.
He's been at the crowd since Thursday.
It was a rough 4 years. I'm still really bitter about it.
Great tackle right there by Yoder.
It's like a double substitution for Northwestern.
Looks like it'll be number 9, Rebecca Jones, and number 8, Ilana Para.
Number 7, Kelsey Leveling comes out, as well as number 5, Arlette Palak.
Now it'll be John Tomaso with the ball. It takes a, I think it was a shot, deflected off number 22, Alyssa Williams. And that'll be Vasquez with the ball now. And John Tomaso.
It's like number 7 from SMU may have took an elbow there. She's holding her head.
Yeah, but she's
She
slowly,
looks fine now.
she's slowly getting back. And nope, now she's slowly getting back.
Let's just hope there's nothing more to that. Elbows can be quite dangerous, but I think that Coach Duncan saw that.
She's ready to put Throckmorton back in the game.
Throckmorton is set to make her return, as well as
Katie Crawford looks like she's coming in as well. And she's coming in for DeJohn Tomaso in that right back position.
Ooh, that'd be Para himself with the shield.
And with maybe the shove afterwards, it's in the Northwestern player on her booty.
great communication right there between.
Oh, great turn there.
Great turn by Bussert, and that'll be Hughes and Bussert. Another. She passes back to Vasquez.
Looks like Vasquez got
And
plenty of room to shoot the ball.
shoots it, and woof! What a shot by Vasquez, but easily handled by Wallace, and maybe a little bit more power, and
Yeah,
that
it
would have gone
may
in.
have taken a slight deflection because it looked like the ball changed rotation slightly, but the goalkeeper wasn't fooled by it.
And now it'll be Yoder with the header to Robinson, and Robinson to
Bussert, she can get there.
and cleared away by Cindy Phelps.
We all know, just like Grace Self, Shanae Vasquez is not scared to shoot the ball at all either. So at any moment, any time, she has the space to do it. She's gonna take that shot.
It looks like Villa's coming off the field for number 19, winning for Villa, Kendra Wallace. And that'll be Williams. Trying to find Wallace, and Robinson with the shot. And oof!
Great shot.
That was a great shot. Just didn't drop in time. And right now, SNU's finding their space and taking their shots, and that's something that we didn't see much in the first half. Now it'll be a goal kick for Northwestern. Wallace finds her sister. And now Robinson wins the ball back, and it'll be Yoder. And Yoder to Robinson. And Robinson, oof. Risky pass, and she loses it. And cleared away by Cantrell. And there's a midfield battle going on, and Robinson just boots it up front. And there'll be Wallace.
Looks like
Another SMU substitution.
Another sub. Roar coming back into the game
Cantrell.
here shortly. And Vasquez trying to get the ball back from Wallace, and Glitsky blocks the pass. And
This is a very different formation. Glitsky is really pinched in the middle, helping out Robinson, so I'm not sure if he's playing that defensive mid spot.
yeah, we usually see Glitsky more in the outside or more up top, but now we see her more in the center defensive mid.
Along with
Entering starting as rain number 6, Paige Rourke.
It looks like Rourke came back in for Cantrell. Now it's Ledgerwood. And great hustle by Ledgerwood. She's having a great game today.
yes,
She's working very hard.
she's working
Great
very
cross by Glitsky, and oh, Bussert with the header and just wide. That was a great cross by Glitsky.
Open your hips and see ball. Sit. That's the one where no one feet and Kate's not subbed over. You don't have to shift so much as a centre back. Defend centrally. Yeah?
Goal kick getting taken by Wallace.
And won by Vasquez. Vasquez to Throckmorton. And Throckmorton tries to find Bussert.
Oh, not a bad idea.
And Wallace just comes out in time. And now finds her sister, Kendra Wallace.
That was not a bad idea by Throckmorton to look for Bussert on the ball across.
And now it's number 9, Rebecca Jones. Opens it to Kendra Wallace. It'll be Wallace and Vasquez, and great hustle by Vasquez.
Well done by Vasquez.
Nonetheless, it's a throw in for Northwestern. It'll be Para. And couldn't get a control of that ball, and that'll be a goal kick for SNU.
10 minutes left to go here. SNU up 1-0.
Could have been a couple more, but Pope said no. Wallace has said no a couple of times. Could have easily been maybe 3 goals right now. Now it'll be Ledgerwood against Nash. And great pass to Robinson. Robinson plays it through to Bussert.
If she can get there,
And
yes.
Bussert just bited her off. And Bussert finds Yoder. And Yoder to Robinson. Robinson opens it to Bussert. And crosses it in. Tries
Not
to,
a bad idea.
And it'll be Throgmorton back to Self. And Self with the shot. And Williams.
Not sure if I'm too fond of that shot. SNU has possession. They have tons of space. Self has to knock that ball to someone that's open in order for them to keep possession and kill some of this time. You know, there's 9 minutes left. Hold on to the ball. Keep possession. You know, so far, you know, from my opinion, this second half has been very one-sided. SNU has definitely controlled the tempo. They've controlled the pace, and they've controlled possession. So that's definitely a good thing for SNU. And they have scored a goal, so they are up 1-0 right now with about 8 minutes left to go in the game. Let's see if they can close out this game.
Yeah, this change formation really helped them out. It looks like, you know, like you said, Antoine, it's been one-sided. Most of the possession has been here in this end, Northwestern's end, and so I think the change of formation really helped them out. Now it's Yoder with the ball and crosses it in and finds nobody. And Northwestern's struggling to get it out. Finally, Bell clears it away. For Cindy Phelps, I'm sorry. Now it's Yoder to Bussert. Bussert back to Yoder. Yoder crosses it in.
No one's there.
And no one's there, and cleared away by Williams. It'll be Self. Opens it to Katie Crawford.
Well done by Self to get that open wide.
And Crawford tries to find Ledgerwood and cleared away by Phelps. And it'll be Para. Doing the solo individual work and tries to find 20 Kelsey Henna. And opens it wide to Rebecca Jones. And cleared away by Vasquez.
SNU is doing the defensive work. They're getting back. They're hustling back on the defensive end. They have done a good job of that today. The communication has definitely been better between the back line and the central midfielders. And like I said, they are getting back.
And now through ball to Bussert. And Bussert with the cross. And she just lets it go out, and it'll be a corner.
Great job by Bussert to win that.
And let's see if SNU can take advantage of this corner kick. Right now, a goal for SNU.
Could wrap things up.
Could be the insurance marker.
I think I just saw the SNU men's coach, George Schroeder, pull into the complex.
And great goal! From Kelsey Bussert.
That was a powering header.
That was a great header. Great cross from Throgmorton. And like I said, this could be the insurance marker for SNU. With only 6 minutes left.
Well done by Bussert. Not only that, but me and Chafee have been preaching it for the last 2 games. They finally capitalized on a set piece.
I'd say they're probably 1 for 20, getting the goal in there.
Well, there's nothing more rewarding than scoring a goal off a corner.
You know, that's what happens when you have a great corner. You place the ball where your team has a chance to win that, and somebody can get on the end of it. And for them, it was Bussert. She was able to get on the end of that cross and head it into the back of the net. So very rewarding for them. I'm happy that they were able to get a goal off of a set piece. And like I said, over time and time again, you have to take advantage of those set pieces and make the most of them when you can.
And now it'll be Northwestern with the ball. And it'll be Nash. Finds Williams, and Williams opens out to Hughes.
So that definitely does.
And Hughes to Wallace. And Wallace, a foot race from Rourke and Parra. And Parra wins. And great stuff by Rourke. And she gets the foul. And it'll be SNU's ball. And we're getting a handful of subs now.
Yeah, we got, looks like 4 SNU ladies coming into the game here.
We have Sierra Price coming in. Shelby Nichols. Shelby Martinez. And number 15, Amy Martin.
What a great opportunity for these young ladies to come in and close out this game.
Indeed.
Another line change.
Now it's Nash finds Wallace. And great stuff by Yoder. And here comes a handful of subs, and Northwestern's making one change as well.
Interesting move by Coach Duncan. Hannah Yoder is being moved.
And Hannah Yoder will be the forward. Now Nichols with the throw-in. And Amy Martin with her first touch of the game. And there'll be Martinez as well. And now Ledgerwood.
Ledgerwood, she's had herself a game since coming in.
She has. She's really, since she came in the game, she's the one that kind of gave the spark for SNU since the first half. And she's played very well today.
She's played very well. She's helped them out. She's held up play for them and allowed other players to get into the attack. So she has definitely played a great game today. It may not show on stats, but she's been very helpful and a key part to some of the opportunities that they created today.
Now Wallace with the punt. And Ledgerwood again opens it to Throgmorton.
We've been calling her name all day.
Indeed, and there'll be Amy Martin. And with the pressure, number 23, Caitlin Bell, clears it out. There'll be a throw-in for SNU.
Just under 3 minutes left to play. SNU up 2-0.
Amy Martin with the cross, but goes out of bounds. And it'll be a goal kick for Northwestern. Let's see if SNU can squeak by another goal for the final whistle. And Martinez with the header and cleared away by Hughes. And Self tried to win it and couldn't get a touch to it. And now be Katie Crawford. And oof.
Well, that's a handball.
I don't know what happened there.
Whatever happened, it didn't stop Katie from going in there and kicking her.
Oscar wants to see another goal. I want to see the shutout. All right, let's see if this SNU team can put up a shutout. I'm pretty sure that's what Natasha Fuentes wants as well. But it'll just give this backline confidence as well. So I'm looking to see if they can hold on to this 2-0 lead and get that shutout. Shutouts always look good for goalkeeper stats.
Yeah, sometimes.
Poor Fuentes today hasn't been really called into much action. She's probably extremely bored.
She had one or two here in the second half. She had about, again, one or two in the first half. So about 4 or 5 maybe.
some of these games like this for the keeper are the hardest. Like I said, you have to stay mentally focused, especially when you're not being challenged and you're not getting touches on the ball all game. Because you never know, in that 89th minute, you may have to come up huge, and, that's why you have to definitely stay mentally focused. But, she's done her part today. She did what she needed to do.
Indeed.
1 minute remaining.
Now
1
be
minute.
1 minute remaining. And Rourke pushes up and loses it in the midfield. And Katie Crawford clears it away. Finds in Hughes, shields it away from Yoder. It'll be a throw-in. Now, with the pressure. And great stuff by Amy Martin. Couldn't prevent the throw-in. It was great hustle by the sophomore, Amy Martin. And now it'll be Rebecca Jones with the ball. Tries to find some feet and finds Caitlin Bell.
10, 9, 8.
And it'll be Williams now. And Shelby Martinez trying to get the ball.
5.
And Nash with the ball now and opens it to Wallace. And Wallace takes that shot. And, well, that is your final whistle.
That is your final. SNU 2, Northwestern 0. With this win, SNU moves to 2-4 in the GAC and 5-7 overall. That's definitely a big win for them. SNU needed that win. Definitely, especially going into this conference schedule that they have. They can get a couple days off, relax, get their legs back, and get ready for another week of GAC play. Goals were scored by
Robinson and Bussert.
So Robinson adds to her total as well as Bussert for the season. Robinson has 2 goals on the year. That'll make her second. And Bussert with the one today that adds 4 on the year. So Robinson was one of the key players that we named early in pregame for this SNU team. She did her part. And although she didn't create that first goal, she never stopped hustling and she kept working and she was able to follow up that shot and put in the rebound. And that's the effort that they needed. And Bussert, well, she inserted herself in the second half like me and Chafee stated right before half. She made herself known. She made herself have a presence and she really got herself inserted into the ball game, and she scored the second and final goal of today's match, and that was her 4th of the year. So she definitely did a good job in getting herself inserted into the game. Any final thoughts, Oscar and Chafee?
Good game. SNU picked it up in the second half with that formation change, and the result was they got 2 goals out of it. So great stuff. Great stuff from SNU. Northwestern proved to, SNU had a hard time cracking that defense. But with that change of formation, I think that changed everything.
I agree with you, Oscar. Chafee?
Yeah, it's a good game. Great second half. Come out and get a couple goals. Actually, they took the initiative to score instead of letting the referees make the decision for the outcome of the game. Today, the Bussert goal was a great header. It's good to see her on the score sheet. I'd like to see her score from open play, but, a goal's a goal, especially when the goal's scored. I'll take them whenever you can get them.
Well said. Well, thank you guys for tuning in to this afternoon's game.
We'll be back tonight.
We will be back tonight.
Here in a couple hours.
Me, Oscar, and Chafee. Possibly. Or David. Possibly. But nonetheless, we will be back. But thanks for tuning in to this afternoon's game. Tune in later on. SNU Crimson Storm ladies with the 2-0 win over Northwestern. Thank you guys for tuning in to SNUathletics.com.